fire burning. My 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 fire burning.
Alright, so what drove you to this field of making music, you know, and creating music and stuff?
So if you ever listen to my music, I talk about my dreams a lot. And I was young. I was like probably 7 years old when I started to have dreams. Like I'd be watching the skyline and it'd be like me asking God questions like, what is my purpose here? You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to be doing? So after like going through that pulmonary embolism episode, I finally realized after a while, you know, my ex told me when I was like in a stage where I didn't know where I was going at that point. I was stuck. So she was like, why don't you just make music? You bought a microphone, you got a computer, find a way to do it. I found a way. I made my songs, you know what I'm saying? And it went from there. But Free Your Mind was the initiation for me going this far, so far.
Okay, so in a way, your ex in that situation kind of like drove you to like make music and stuff. So
yeah.
Was it more like you making music for your inspiration, or are you trying to make music to where it touches someone else? You know what I mean? Both.
Both.
Okay.
Because realization, you know, like music is music. Like music gonna be there all the time. So as listeners and as people that's distributing it, you know, we gotta kind of like work together, you know, like if you're a supporter of mine, I appreciate it because I do have people that's genuinely like interested in my music. So, you know, shout out to all of y'all. And I do this for y'all. I do this more importantly for me, not to sound selfish, but you do what you do for you. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what artists have you collabed with locally?
Big Savo, Dub Sack. I've collabed with Lil Moody, 700 Stoney, Alex Crawford, aka Rosario, Tyrello. I didn't put that song out yet. Still working on it too. I'm trying to get that right. And there may be one other person I'm missing. I honestly don't have that many collabs, so I might be missing one person that I can't think of.
Okay. Do you have a favorite song?
Roll Some More by Lucky Day. I
Lucky
listen
Day.
to that song and they give me a lot of like motivation.
Is he a local artist here?
No, he's actually a very good up and coming artist that's getting recognized globally.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Louisiana. I ain't gonna tell the story, but it's like he like my soul brother. Like, you know, like we both Libras, both very like passionate about what we do, and he is one of those where he don't care about what you think about his music really. Like he do, but in a way where like he gonna express himself no matter what. Like this is what he does, and this is like whatever it takes, and Roll Some More literally like coincide with each other in a way where it's like you turn a positive or a negative situation into a positive one, and then you try to make a better outcome from it. That's basically what whatever it takes is, because I could have went in the negative route, you know. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like in your life, what would you say was like the hardest obstacles you had to overcome and face in your life?
Relearning myself, learning how to love myself more, being a better person to other people. I don't think I'm a bad person at all. Like I've made decisions that have put people in detriment sometimes, but
Yeah, we all make bad decisions.
yeah, like you said, man, it's that critical thinking of yourself, man. So that getting over that health issue with pulmonary embolism, definitely, it just felt like I just wasn't gonna like come from that. It was crazy because it got worse when I got home. I literally couldn't move. Like I couldn't breathe. I couldn't swallow. I couldn't do nothing. Like for like a whole day or two. Like it was crazy. So.
You know, I'm sorry you going through that and had to go through that, and you know, I pray and I know you gonna overcome this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay strong, mentally, physically, and emotionally. You know what I mean? And one day you're gonna look up and you ain't gonna have it no more. You know what I mean?
And I'm supposed to be taking blood thinners the rest of my life, so I'm trying to wean myself off.
Yeah.
Because at points, like, I would be taking them, and then I start like having like sharp pains in like my chest and my heart and shit.
Yeah.
And then when I stopped, it wouldn't happen as often. Like, it'd be like every so often. It wouldn't be even just relatively as many times as it usually do. But,
Okay.
yeah, that's just taking care of myself, eating right and all that. So.
Okay, so like you had to change your diet up and a lot of your habits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still linger off. The thing that I eat most is salmon. Like that is a very beneficial food for me. Like, you got omega 3s. It help with immunity, I think. It help with gut, and all that. Like, it's a light source of meat too, so it don't overfill your stomach if you eat a good portion of it. You know?
Yeah, it probably don't have majority of the chemicals that other meats have in it too as well.
Yeah. I'm finna learn how to hunt, bro. I'm tired of that.
Yeah. You know, I always wanted to do that too as well, live off the land, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I hate the way society is. Like, I'm weird. Like, I wish shit'll go back to how it was with no cars, no jobs, none of that. You know what I mean? That's how I always envision things.
Like warrior spirit, man.
Yeah. So I just want to thank you for coming on Lone Wolf Podcast, man, taking your time out to do this interview. Again, congratulations for winning the Best of Wisconsin Cypher, placing #1. It was a lot of great fucking talent in that. Like, shout out to Brad Fax, Cheme Savo, Tyrello, Justin. I don't know how to say your last name, and I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just call you Justin. Shout out Justin. Yeah. Shout out. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
You got
KV Several Levels. Shout out to KV Several Levels. Am I missing anyone?
Walt too.
Yeah, Walter. Yeah, so yeah, shout out to everyone that was involved in that. And if now you have the time, if you want to give some special shout outs, some special thank yous, a special woman you want to shout out in your life or whatever, you know what I mean? Well, now is the time.
Shout out to my mom. She ain't here in the physical, but spiritually I know she with me. Shout out to my grandmother as well. She the same way. Rest in heaven, like, for real. She's helped me out through this journey a lot. Shout out to my dad for taking me in this weekend for me to be able to be out here.
Yeah, shout out Pops. Thank you, Pops. Yeah. And shout out to Moms too. She was supposed to be here the last time, but me and D'Astro both had bumps in the road. That's why this interview took a little time to get out there, but now it's out there.
So shout out to everybody affiliated with my music career, and anybody that was involved in my spiritual journey, anybody that was involved in my childhood. Family, friends, colleagues, whatever, however so to be. Shout out to all of y'all who might see this, and got much love for everybody. Like, we all gotta stay consistent with getting each other involved in each other's life and learning how to be better with each other. Like, without that, like, we got a common enemy. I ain't gonna try to go to the negatives, but we got a common enemy, and we gotta stay focused on bettering each other. And since they trying to bring us down, we got to lift each other up. So, yeah.
All right, D'Astro, everyone. You can find him on all social media platforms. D_Astro. Don't forget the D bitch. You know what I mean? So, thank you guys for joining us with this interview. We appreciate y'all supporting me and these local artists. Man, check out their music, especially D'Astro. He has a lot of great positive music, a lot of positive messages in his songs. Pay attention to the lyrics. When I listen to people's music, I pay attention to what you're saying and your deliverance and creativity within your bars. So it's like, I don't like feel good music. I like music that actually has a meaning and a purpose behind it. So he most definitely have that. So shout out to him.
Thank you.
Shout out to Checkmate Music Group. Shout out to DJ Chris. Everyone that's been involved with me in my journey for the past year. Just thank y'all. And thank you for coming on and being a part of this, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yep.
Check my new single out on SoundCloud. It's gonna be dropping on all platforms very soon. It's called Legendary. Check that shit out. Straight bars, man.
That shit hot. That shit hot. I heard it already. I get the exclusive. But yeah.
Let's get it.
It's bigger than the rap game, it's the trap game, it's the crack game, it's the whack game, know what I mean? Supersize my pockets, I'm getting fat this year. Pretend you admire my watches the way I'm clocking tears. Celebrate with cheers for the up and coming years. Facing fears like that black boy who seen Jason Veneers. It's only one spot at the top, they say, but it's so much bullshit music in a way. I mean, honestly, making money how you play, but niggas really stepping in the game to say the day. I seen that shit play for play. Go ask LeBron for validation, making calibrations to be destined to meet those Cali vibrations. To the station I head, bullet train I enter, got the smoke blowing from the withdrawal, make it hit your liver. Walking like a zombie after the impact reanimator. All these words turn into bullets, call me the Terminator.